Good morning, everyone. We're back and we're having our open studio today, and I'm very excited because we have a lot of listeners. Continue from last time. So how you guys feeling? Yeah. I'm having a great time. We didn't even start the show yet. And I'm having a great time.
I know, exactly. I feel the energy, so hopefully we could reciprocate that energy, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying. And of course, you guys hear her voice. She's my beautiful Friday host. Can you introduce yourself for all the listeners?
Hello, my name is Panita Bajaj. It's very nice to meet you. Thank you for having me every single week, and I'm so glad to be here today. I'm going to do my best today to
I'm going to do your best today?
I'm going to do my best
Yes, because you're an entertainer. And guess what? We also have a special guest. We have our Thursday host, Elmo, in the studio.
What's going on? What's up?
All right, Elmo.
Thank you for having me today. It's good seeing y'all.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling a little nervous, but a lot of beautiful people here.
There is a lot of beautiful women.
Yes.
Where are all the men at?
There's one right there.
Hey.
I see Punita's eyes glistening and glowing. But I feel bad for Elmo because he's recently started our program.
Yep.
And already he's experiencing so much. This is his first open studio, I believe.
Yeah.
And last week he was live on air with me.
Oh no, how was that? Were you nervous?
Awkward. Very awkward.
Live is always awkward for people, especially first-timers. Yes.
I was so nervous when I first did a live show. I was like, I never did radio, so is this on?
It is on.
Do I talk?
Oh, you didn't know about that.
Yeah. So it was weird. There was no TV.
And doesn't your voice change on live shows? You're like, hi, I am, because you don't want to make a mistake.
Right, and you talk slower, and usually you talk like this, and I'm like, Arr! And I'm like, hi, this is Panita Bajaj. It's very nice.
So you showed the fake side of you.
There are so many fake sides of me.
I know, trust me.
Yeah.
Oh! Alrighty, well, we're going to get the show started with the first song. Hopefully, it'll liven everybody's Friday morning up. This is Group Love with Tongue Tied. Welcome back to our open studio. Now, as of today, did you know that there's only a week left until August is here?
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's so fast.
Summer is here. We're burning up.
I'm tan.
No,
I just
seriously,
came back.
Punita walked in the studio, and I was like, what happened to my girl Punita? Who is you?
I just came back from the sun. That's
From
all
the
I
sun.
did.
That sounds like you went outer space. You were like on a spaceship. I went to the sun.
No, I just came back from Jeju-do Island. It was so nice. Sun was shining.
Was it gloomy there, like here?
The first day was gloomy, and then the second day, yesterday, was great. There was a little bit of clouds, but it was enough sun to get this dark.
Is it very humid out there too?
It is pretty humid. It's all right. I went swimming.
I'm not a big fan of the humidity.
But it certainly is time for summer vacation.
Yes, and we're going to talk about summer vacation right now. So I bet a lot of you guys here in the studio today are planning a summer vacation. Maybe not. You don't have to travel far. You don't have to go abroad. You can maybe just go down the street to a friend's house and spend a weekend with them, or something that you like to do, or drive out to Incheon at the beach.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to go on a plane or a bus, or I guess the KTX or train.
No, and there's those Han River swimming pools, public pools. Which is packed, but sometimes it's not.
Which means I'm not going to be there. Not because of the people, because I'm a germaphobe.
And then we might drown because there's so many people.
Drown? The pool's like 4 feet deep. I'm not that short.
But you never know.
I'm not a hobbit.
You could be trampled. You never
Trampled?
know.
Oh, that's true. What about you, Elmo? You have any summer vacation plans?
Not really. My friend just opened up a meat restaurant in Wonju.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, I love me some protein.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go there and get some free meats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he just showing
Right?
off?
He's like, I get free food. Y'all gonna starve yourselves.
I'm not gonna take you guys.
I know. Where's our invite?
I know.
You guys wanna come?
When are you going?
This is a pity invite.
He's got to call his boy like, hey, I just made a mistake. I invited 2 people. My bad. Because me and Punita, we can eat.
We can't
Punita
eat.
is a small, tiny girl, but she eats like she's like Andre the Giant.
You guys do that samgyeopsal?
I love
samgyeopsal.
Yeah.
No, he did not ask us if we eat samgyeopsal. I eat meat. Anything with protein, chicken, pork, beef, lamb, anything with 4 legs.
Horse.
No, I don't eat horse.
I never ate it. I really wanted to though.
Ew.
People eat horses?
In Jeju, it's a delicacy in Jeju.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I did not know that.
People in
I don't even like
Australia.
흑돼지. I don't like 흑돼지.
I tried it yesterday. It's the same thing though.
No, it is, but one time I ordered 흑돼지 when I was in Jeju-do.
And you saw the
And
hairs.
there was a black hair sticking out of it. And I literally was like, shh, oh, 맛있겠다, shh. And I saw the hair, I was like,
And it's not even one of those like fur type of thing. It's like those types of hair that you see on your body that's pretty thick. Know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it was thick. And it wasn't just fur, it spoke to me.
What did it say?
hair,
What did it
The hair
say?
was like, don't eat me.
Speaks English.
Yes, it's like, don't eat me.
He's a kyopo.
Yes.
Pig was a kyopo.
Kyopo. The pig was a kyopo. Anyway, speaking of vacations, we have a great song for you guys right now. Hopefully this song will motivate you guys to plan a vacation. And once we get back from the song, we're going to ask the listeners here what they have in mind for a summer vacation. And today we're going to also talk about diets as well.
Oh no!
Because once you go on summer vacations, what do you have to wear at the beach? Bikinis or a swimsuit. So we're going to listen to this song, and while the song's going out, think about what you would wear at the beach. This is DJ Cassidy with Calling All Hearts. Yeah. That was DJ Cassidy with Calling All Hearts. Right now we are here in our open studio. It's quiet today.
It is very quiet.
It's like we have nobody here.
But I loved that song.
I think you're going to say you love the peace and quiet.
Oh no.
Okay.
I like very noisy stuff. Don't you, Elmo?
Yes, I do.
Well, you want to hear them scream again?
I want to hear them scream.
Let's hear it, guys.
소리 질러! There you go.
There you go. But I love listening to those like fast beat songs when you work out.
Exactly.
I heard-
Who listens to ballads when they work out?
I
That does
listen
not
to Fly
motivate
to
you.
the Sky when I work out.
Really?
I'm like, noder, and I do dumbbells, you know?
So you're talking to your muscle. Daughter!
Yeah,
Pointing at your biceps and triceps and you're singing my song.
exactly.
Anyways, like we said, today we're going to talk about the summer. When you think about the summer, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
The beach.
The beach. And what do you got to wear at the beach?
You gotta wear sunscreen at the beach.
Yes, you got to be very careful because you don't want to look like this.
Not like
You do not
me.
want to look like Punita, where she's dark up to her shoulder and then she's just lighter. And it's
No, because I had the worst tan line. If you see half
your
of
tan
my
line.
neck,
You could see your tan line right now. Yes. Why didn't you use sunblock?
I did use sunblock.
Yeah, some cheap stuff.
I tan really easily, and
You
I
bought some
like
generic
cheap
brand.
stuff.
It shows. Anyways, we're talking about summer, so that means you got to wear a bikini at the beach.
Yep.
And to wear a bikini, a lot of people right now are trying to exercise, like last minute exercise. They expect in 1 week of exercise, they're going to look like, the best they've ever looked in their life. But, I mean, it's not bad that you guys are making that attempt to get in shape for the summer. Now, do you guys, or Punita, do you have advice on exercising for the summer?
Exercising for the summer, I'm not really a professional exercising.
Or tips to stay in shape, like maybe certain foods to go towards or certain
avoid.
foods to avoid.
I mean, I think everyone knows this, but it's hard to follow. I mean, drinking a lot of water really does help with everything.
H2O is the way to go.
Metabolism, detoxing, and everything.
Exactly.
Try to eat fresh stuff. I love salad.
Organic, fresh stuff.
Okay, fine.
Raw stuff. I say
Okay.
raw,
Oh,
not
yeah.
raw as in raw fish, but raw vegetables and fruits. Try not to eat anything, too steamed or cooked because you want all the nutrients and all the macronutrients and foods to naturally go into your system.
Yep.
That helps out a lot.
What about you, Elmo?
For me, I do like you see my body right now.
It's nice
You see
body.
this? If you want,
Elmo has the perfect beach body.
He does.
if you guys want all of this, one word: Atkins.
Atkins
diet.
diet.
Yeah, I do a lot of low carb. I don't eat a lot of rice. I don't eat a lot of bread. I eat a lot of meats and vegetables.
I did the Atkins diet 1 year.
Did you? How did it
Yes,
go?
and then I thought I was going to die.
Really?
Because I'd go out with my friends, and they always get, like, the bread basket or some mashed potatoes.
See, that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
If you want to diet, doing it by yourself is way easier than doing it with other people.
No. If other people are doing the diet with you, it's easier, actually, because then you guys avoid the same foods together.
Right, but then-
if you're in public, and you have, like, those social gatherings,
Yeah.
and you're like, what do you want to eat? I'll have a grilled chicken salad, and all of a sudden, all right, I want to have some pot roast with some mashed potatoes.
I want some fries.
cornbread. And I'm just like, really? You're going to do that to me right now? You're going to order
I
all that
know.
junk food in front of my face. And then, of course,
You give in to temptation.
yeah, and you know what I say? I'm
What do you
like,
say?
I'll consider it a cheat day. And then
Cheat
start
day. Or I'll just have one or her.
right? Or I'll go, hey, can I just see this, the smell,
Smell?
the cornbread? Like, oops, it went in my mouth. I do that all the time. But you guys, the key point is if you're gonna eat, if you want to eat junk food, you're allowed to, but try to, consume it in moderation.
Yeah.
And try to do maybe 1, at the most 2 cheat days per week. So throughout the week, maybe Monday through Friday, try to eat clean and healthy. Like I said, raw vegetables and, fruits are very recommended. I recommend that very much so. Meats too, lean meats. Try to stay away from all the fatty meats, especially girls who are trying to cut down on fat. If you go for steaks with a lot of marbling, as they say it, that's a lot of fat right there. It's delicious.
It's a fancy way of saying fat.
Marbling.
But look at all this
I love
marble.
my steak with marbling.
This white marble.
Yes. And if you're gonna eat meats, try to incorporate meats with a lot of vegetables. That will help out a lot. And you're allowed to eat carbs. You're allowed to have some rice, but try to do half a bowl of rice. You know how when you go to Korean restaurants, they give you a whole bowl?
Yeah.
Try to eat only a half.
Really? Some people order extra. We're
I
like, 공기밥 더 하나요? 공기밥 추가.
And if you notice those people, they have the boop, their stomach sticking out. You know what I'm saying? Like my manager. All right, with that said, we're going to wrap up the first half of our show. I know time flies, but when you're having a great time. And it's by great artists. I love this artist. Who could it be?
We play this artist all the time because he has so many great songs.
If you don't play his artist, this ain't what's poppin'. And he's poppin'. He's hot. He's the man. He's the man with the master plan. And we're talking about who?
Pharrell.
Yes, with the song Marilyn Monroe. And we'll be back with part 2. Welcome back to our open studio session. Today we're talking about getting our bodies in shape for the summer, of course. And now I want to hear what you guys do to go on diets and how to stay fit and what exercises you do and what foods you guys eat and what foods you don't eat and your special routines. But before we get into that, we're going to take a word from our sponsors and get right back. All right, welcome back to the second half. And we got our open studio! I love doing that. I feel like Michael Jackson right now. Yes.
I feel like Michael Jackson's back dancers.
No, Janet Jackson.
Aww.
And he's Tito
I feel
Jackson.
like Tito.
Yeah.
Or Jermaine.
We're the Jacksons. Yes, we are the Jacksons today. But right now, we're going to get into the summer, of course, and we're talking about summer vacation. And when you go on summer vacation, where do you go? Most people go to the beach. And to go to the beach, you got to be in shape. So we're going to ask a few of you guys what you do for exercising and what foods you eat and don't eat and what your special routines are. So anybody who's interested in letting us know your little tips, can you raise your hand?
Put your hands
Put
up.
your
Put your
hands
hands
up.
up. Put your hands up.
Somebody we know.
Okay,
Okay, we have somebody in the audience right now. Can you please, beautiful lady in the blue, introduce yourself and where you're from?
Hi, my name is Helen, and I'm from Seoul.
Hi, Helen.
From Seoul. Well, your voice cracked, by the
I know.
way.
Hi, Helen.
Yes, Helen from Seoul. Now, question to you is, are you right now on a diet, a specific diet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so what kind of diet do you do?
These days I started to exercise for diet,
Okay.
CrossFit.
So no.
Right up your alley, Ryan.
CrossFit. I brainwashed another one. Okay. So, other than CrossFit, is there certain foods you eat or don't eat to stay in shape too?
Maybe I can lose my weight because I have a happy meal after exercise every day.
See, that's the thing. Me too. I'm really
Because
confused.
you get hungry, you're going to eat a lot of food. Everyone tries to eat the heavy meals right after the workout.
Like, I don't know the pre-workout meals, the post-workout
Well,
meals.
the pre-workout meals, I always say you can eat a lot then. Because you're going to end up burning the calories anyways. So try to eat a meal before a workout, maybe 2 hours before you work out. If you actually eat an hour to 30 minutes before a workout, you're going to have stomach problems. You might even vomit during the workout.
Yeah,
So-
I felt like throwing up one time.
So try to make sure your food intake is about 2 hours before you work out. And then after you work out, try not to overeat it as well.
I eat Greek yogurt.
Yes, it's very good. Anybody else in the audience want to let us know?
Yeah!
We have a young man.
We have a man.
Punita's boyfriend. Can you introduce yourself and where you're from?
Hi, my name's Kyle Yushin. I'm from Seoul.
Okay.
Ooh, Kyle.
Yushin from Seoul.
Okay.
Now, summer's coming up. You're a guy, so what certain exercises do you do?
Certain exercise. If you say certain, I strongly recommend rowing machine.
Oh.
Yeah.
The rowing machine surprisingly burns a lot of calories.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it?
And it works all the everything. 'Cause
Right, your back.
Running, you're just doing your legs most of the time and your core. But this does your core, your arms, your back. You're pulling. You're doing like the deadlift position. So working on your legs, your squats, even your calves. You're working pretty much your whole body. It's a full body workout.
Wow.
Yes.
Bad. You stole my script.
My bad.
Stop talking. Let him talk.
My bad.
You asked him the question. You're answering
No
it.
offense.
I don't want to do the show anymore.
Yeah, I recently moved into a new house. So
okay.
there's a gym downstairs.
And they have a rowing machine?
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, cool.
It was my first time. So, it's been like 2 months since I did it for the first time.
So where is your house? Where do you live?
Yongsan?
Why are you trying to find out where he lives?
So what's the apartment name? What floor?
I can give you my apartment name if you want.
It's fine. We'll keep it on the down low.
Next thing you'll be like, so what are you doing after the show? Do you
Oh,
have lunch plans?
that's what I was
Can I
gonna
meet
ask.
your mom? I
Of course.
mean, going too far.
She will
Going too far.
love you.
Word of advice, don't ever go to Jeju-do and stay in the sun too long because you turn into this. She turned into a raisin, a burnt raisin, and her brain is fried up too at the same time.
I'm
just-
officially flattered.
Oh.
It's a connection.
We just had an all moment.
Yeah, we
Yes, we
did.
did. Alrighty, well, thank you, Kyle, for your answer.
Can I just give you a quick tip for
Yes.
the rowing machine? Okay, so set a period of time. Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's your goal. So, you gotta have your goal. And you try your best hard as if tomorrow is gonna be the end of the world.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow you'll do the same thing. Today's the end of the world. Tomorrow's the end of the world.
Yesterday was the end of the world.
Yeah, it really makes you work out everywhere on your body. So,
That's
thank
a good
you.
key point. And for those of you guys who are, not motivated to work out, music. Try to have some headphones on.
I heard
you up.
that it pumps you up, and what is it called?
It was proven in a fitness magazine that if you listen to upbeat music when you're working out, you're gonna actually push yourself maybe 80% more than you would
your
normally
performance
without
is
music.
so much more greater.
Yes. So try to keep that in mind. Try to listen to music, upbeat music, not a ballad. You can't be on the road and you're like,
And you go to the beat too.
Yeah, because you go with the beat. No
You're like-
sad music, because then you're gonna be depressed, and then afterwards you're gonna want to eat heavy foods and bad foods again, comfort foods. Alrighty, anybody else who want to give us a tip on what they do for the summertime? Young lady in the back has a mic. Can you introduce your name and where you're from?
I'm not sure this is working. This one is working?
Yes, it's working.
My name is Jiyoon and I'm from Hwasong, which is Gyeonggi-do, not in Seoul.
Okay.
Hi, Jisun.
Wait, I feel like I was just there recently.
Yeah, you went there for the music video, I guess.
Yeah, for a third wave Christian music video. Okay,
Wow.
cool.
Okay.
So you're from Hwasong. Now, what is it that you do for exercise?
I also go to gym for exercise almost every day, but it's since like 2 years now. And I also think it's quite important to have some chance to move your body in your daily life, in your routine.
true.
Like, don't take the elevator and
Take
just
the
to walk in the stairs.
Hallelujah! Reach it to the audience.
And I think it's also important to don't eat the junk food every day, even though it's kind of hard to avoid from those things because the smell is quite good and
And it's everywhere.
everywhere.
And it's
everyone's
cheap.
eating that.
You got to think of it in a way like adults. You know how adults, when we're younger, they're like, don't do this, don't do that. But you got to kind of do that to
Do it to
yourself.
yourself.
Don't eat this, don't eat that. And you have to control that.
Discipline.
Discipline. You're an adult. You're not a child. You got to be able to. I know a lot of older people who are in their 40s and 50s. They'll see something. They're like, oh, just eat it. Like, no, you're not making the effort to refrain and hold yourself back from eating the bad junk food that's around you. You have to actually control yourself.
And I think also it's getting harder if you get aged. It's quite hard to remove your fat.
Amen. It is true, but also at the same time, I know people who are like in their 60s and 50s who are exercising in great shape. I know a 60-year-old man back in America who has a six-pack still.
Oh my god.
That's because he is very, I guess, dedicated to his fitness and eats proper foods. He says it, we eat food for fuel,
Yep.
not for enjoyment.
Yep.
And that's true. If you end up eating food for enjoyment, you're going to get fat, and in the future you get heart problems and diabetes and all that stuff, and you want to stay away from that and eat healthier foods so to refrain from getting sick.
Yeah, I mean, I think for him, by then, it's like a habit.
Yeah, he's just used to it. It's like a
Yeah.
daily routine for him now.
Lucky.
And that's what I want to be. I want to be a 60-year-old 할아버지 with a six-pack.
Well, you're pretty close.
I'm 60 years old!
I said pretty close.
할머니. Alrighty, with that said, what about you two? Do you guys, Punita or Elmo, have any exercise tips?
Wear good shoes.
Very important. What about you, Elmo?
No, I don't have any at all.
He
You
doesn't
did say-
exercise.
Okay.
He's born
Well-
with this body, remember?
Everybody here, encourage Elmo to work out, please. It's very important. Because Elmo isn't 22, so we got to make sure he works out. Wait, I just saw, I said Elmo isn't 22, and then one girl goes like, maybe she thought you were young.
Do I look young?
How young?
No,
How old do you think Elmo is, y'all?
There was a no. 20.
20. You better take her out on a date.
Who said that? Where are you? Where you at?
What about me? Well, what about me then? How do I...
Oh, do I have to do the same thing? What about me then? What about me?
3. You look like
I'm
a
a
baby.
3-year-old
They're saying you're
child.
You
immature.
look like an infant. So
I'm an infant that was born 3 years ago,
you have not...
having my own radio show.
You didn't have puberty yet.
Yeah, I didn't go through puberty yet.
No, that's how you look like. Uh-huh.
Welcome to What's Poppin'!
You sound like Elmo.
Oh, cool. See, he's Elmo and I sound like Elmo.
Oh my god, what a coinkydink.
We got 2 Elmos.
Tickle
Don't
me.
really tickle me. Anyways, we have a song for you guys right now. Hopefully this song will pump you guys up, all you listeners out there, to go out, exercise a little bit, and eat healthier foods and make a healthier choice in life. This is Sean Paul with Other Side of Love. That was Sean Paul, Other Side of Love. And we're having a great time up in the studio. We was dancing.
We be dancing.
I was
we be
shaking my booty.
And Elmo was fun.
He was doing the, what's that called? The pop, what do you call it?
It's a washing
Was that
machine, isn't this?
wasn't that the Cabbage Patch? I
the
I don't know.
Cabbage Patch.
It was like an instinctive thing that was just inside of me. It just came out. I was like possessed.
And that
Possessed?
was the first workout that he did for this year.
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations, Elmo. You know, you gotta start sometime, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. Today you can never be too late for anything.
That is true. Now we're in the studio today talking about the summer, and of course the summer vacation is the biggest topic going on right now. Now when you go on vacation, you gotta remember a few things. A lot of people go on vacation, they're so excited that they get dehydrated. Did you know if you get too excited, you can get dehydrated because you're too in the moment of doing things, running here, going clubbing, going dancing, shopping. What do you forget to do when you move around? Is drink water.
But I hate
H2O.
drinking water though. I mean, I do. I have to, so I do. But then I go to the bathroom like every 10 minutes.
Well, you're flushing out all the bad stuff. Actually, if you drink too much water too, you're actually flushing out good stuff at the same time. But try to drink beverages with aminos in it. You know, not too many.
acids?
Yes, amino acids are a very helpful thing. Electrolytes. You know, you want to keep away from all the sugary beverages. Don't
Yep.
drink like, you know, store-bought orange juice or grape juice, because sometimes you got to read the actual labels.
Yeah, you do.
It'll be like 10% juice. I'm like, what's 90% of what else?
Look at the ingredients. Too.
Yeah, there's like monohydroxyfied, like words I can't pronounce.
Photohydrate, nephritate,
Right? Cetoclean, potassium, meningolobacterial, 10% juice. Like, what is this I'm drinking in my body?
100% orange flavor. Okay. What does that mean?
Right? Or 100% orange color.
Orange.
So you're like, what am I actually drinking then? So you got to be very careful with the beverages you choose.
Exactly.
And I recommend that you drink water. Stay with water. Stick with water. I always carry water around with me. I have a coffee cup, but it's actually water if you look inside.
It's clear.
It's clear.
Or that's just syrup. You know how syrup is.
Yes, because I love putting sugared water in my cup and just drinking it. That's why I'm high all the time. Also, another way to stay hydrated and motivated is you need a lot of rest, especially in the summertime.
Beautifully.
Because what happens in the summertime? You sweat a lot. And what happens when you sweat a lot? Again, you get dehydrated. Now, to stay hydrated, you need to drink water and you need to get proper rest. Without rest, you're not going to want to exercise the next morning.
And you do need rest days too. I mean, like, you can't go to the gym every single day without resting.
Exactly. Well, if you do go to the gym every day, try to change up your workouts. If you did like something with like your chest or back, on a Monday. On Tuesday, maybe change it up. Do your legs and abs and core.
Have you seen those guys that don't do leg workouts?
Oh my gosh, I saw pictures of that. Like this big dude, he's on an interview. He goes, "Yeah, I love fitness." Da, da, da. And then they zoom out, and his legs are like a Korean chopstick.
His chest is huge, arms are built, shoulders, traps, everything, and his legs are like this.
Exactly.
Like chicken legs, like two.
And then the script on the bottom goes, "Real friends don't let friends skip leg days."
Yeah.
That is true. You gotta stick to your legs. You don't want skinny legs. And for women, of course, if you want skinny legs, of course, it suits you. But if you can see a guy, literally, who here likes a guy with really skinny legs? Raise your hand. Exactly. A man.
Nobody raised their hand.
Nobody raised their hands. Too bad for the listeners, they can't see anything. But yeah, nobody raised their hands because you don't want a guy with stick legs.
True.
Because it looks weak.
Yeah.
You know? You don't want to go on a date and all of a sudden some bullies come up like, "Honey, they're bothering us." And all of a sudden he's trying to be all tough and you're like, "Honey, you can't do anything. You have skinny legs."
Like he's got to wear long pants all the time. He cannot wear shorts.
Exactly.
Because his legs would probably compare to my legs, and I'd be like, "Your legs are prettier than mine."
I actually had a friend like that. He would never wear shorts during the summertime.
Why?
But he was really in shape and everything. All of a sudden one day I was like, "Dude, why don't you wear shorts? It's hot outside." And he lifted his leg, his pant leg up. It looked like a pen. That's how skinny his leg was. Like,
some people, like, are genetics. They can't grow muscle. It's really hard to grow muscle there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta work it out, though. Gotta work it out. What about you? Do you have skinny legs, Elmo?
They're kind of skinny and hairy.
No, they're not. I'm checking him out right now, by the way.
I'm agreeing with him on the skinny side. The hairy part, I don't see because a lot of people are hairy. Guys are supposed to be hairy.
They're skinny?
Are these? Well, I don't know.
Actually, no, they're not skinny.
Powder. I'm powder.
Powder? That's your new nickname.
Elmo Powder.
Elmo, a.k.a. DJ Powder.
EP.
Yes. What? PEP?
EP. Elmo Powder.
Oh,
Elmo Powder.
Oh.
DJ EP.
Get with the program, man.
Get with the program, man.
That's not how he sounded like.
I know. Anyways, another tip. For the summertime to stay hydrated, try to lower your alcoholic intake.
That's
Did you know
true.
alcohol dehydrates you? You knew that, right?
Of course. I mean, we've all been there. It's the end of a stressful day at work. We're tired. We have no energy to do anything for ourselves.
So you reach for the...
Sozu.
So
Girl, I go for wine.
I mean, like, you go to company dinners.
You still so 젊었어 because you're drinking a soju.
No, these questions.
I'm at home with some wine.
No, I don't even drink at home. I barely drink. I don't even have alcohol at home. But then once you go to
our
those,
last question, I saw you drink. At our 회식.
do you remember anything from our last
Do
question?
you remember the time when I was blacked out? Yeah, I drank a little bit too much. That time.
That time.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Caring for my body. Exactly.
But I think doctors recommend 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night.
7 to 8.
Who here sleeps that much? One person. 2 people.
Jennifer. Lucky.
Wow.
See, people who work in the entertainment business, we're lucky if we get 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
that's
6
true.
hours of sleep is like a whole summer's day or season of sleep. My normal sleeping time period per day usually is like 2 to 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Hence why I feel old all the time. I'm at the gym trying to work out. I'm like, yeah, I'm pumped up. Boom, boom, and I drop.
You go to the gym when you're tired?
I have to.
I could never.
If I don't go to the gym, I'd be really large and not in charge.
Oh, I see.
Yes. I'm one of those people. I gain weight easily if I don't work out or if I eat the wrong foods.
Thank you for working out.
You're welcome. I do it for you, Panita. Just for you.
For your fans.
Well, those are some tips that we gave you guys. Proper sleep. Drink a lot of water and keep yourself hydrated.
No alcohol.
No alcohol. If you do drink alcohol, try to only consume maybe 3 to 4 times a week, not every day. And try to limit it. Maybe 1 to 2 glasses of red wine every evening and maybe 1 bottle of beer. Don't try to overdo it and be like, 1, I'm still not tired, let's get another one. Still not tired, let's get another one. Later on, you're going to get drunk, like wake up with a hangover. I've actually experienced that before. Voice cracked again.
They crack easily.
You have more than one voice?
When they crack, it becomes 2.
Okay. What other things do you do to keep yourself hydrated and motivated?
Hydrated and motivated. Oh, I tried this one thing of carrying a 2-liter bottle, which is like this big. You know what I'm talking about? Of water.
Okay.
I just carry it around. Because usually if you have like one of these 500 milliliter bottles, you only drink it like halfway and then you throw it away. But if you have this big thing, it's like a mountain you have to climb. You have to accomplish this. by the end of the day, I am going to drink this much water. And it's heavy, so the more you drink, the more lighter it gets.
And the stronger your arm gets.
Yes, it's my dumbbell.
There you go. Anybody here else that wants to give us a tip on how you stay hydrated throughout the day? Exactly, that's what I thought. They're like, no, we're listening to you right now. What about you, Elmo? What do you do?
When I'm feeling thirsty, I go to the convenience store and I buy water and I drink it.
I love how real he is.
That's true, though.
You know? Most people try to candy coat it like, when I'm thirsty, I like to go to a close-by convenience store and look for the healthy waters in the beverage department. No, he's just like, I go to the store and I buy water.
That's it.
Like, why carry a big bottle of water around everywhere when you can just, there's a corner store on every corner.
You know why?
Why?
For the environment.
Because it's so much
The
money.
more you buy smaller bottles of water, I did a study.
Yeah.
You're actually causing more trash.
Oh, you did a study?
Yes.
Did you get an
I
A?
went to the University of Brian Jew.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's proven. My friends always yell at me too. I used to do that. I used to always buy small bottles of water.
Mm-hmm.
My friends like, that's your 10th bottle of water and there's trash all over your car. Think about all the plastic that's going to be put into trash because of that. Well, Punita's case, she only bought one big bottle, and you can reuse that too as well.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then the water gets warm.
Actually, did you know cold water is not as healthy for you as lukewarm or room temperature water?
Really?
Yeah. That's why a lot of vocal trainers tell you too, don't drink cold beverages.
Right.
It's not good for your throat.
If you keep talking, a lot of, I mean, for teachers too, teachers talk all the time. Business people go to
I wish
meetings
teachers
and
didn't
meetings.
talk. I'm on a show right now with teachers and they just talk too much. Yes. Speaking of which, I'm going to update you guys. Unfortunately, today's my last day on What's Poppin'.
Yes! I mean, oh.
But only for 3 weeks. I'll be gone
not
for
your
3
last.
weeks. No, not my last day completely, but last day for the next 3 weeks because I'll be in America. But while I'm gone, we're going to have a very special DJ. Maybe DJs. Each week might be a different DJ, a special host. So you guys stay tuned and listen to What's Poppin' even while I'm gone because I'm going to be sure I'm going to tune in as well. And of course, you're going to have Punita and Elmo and also Joe Park who are going to be here, obviously, on their scheduled days.
Yep.
And with that said, we're going to wrap things up right now. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and everybody for being here at our open studio.
Thank you so much.
What's the last song?
Last song is by Jaheim.
Okay, what song?
Age ain't a factor.
That is true. So all you guys are complaining about not working out because you're old, age ain't a factor. You can start. You're never too old, never too young.
No way.
Alrighty. So on behalf of What's Poppin', this was Brian Jew.
Panita Bajaj.
And Elmo.
And we're signing off, y'all. Peace.